that was definitely a server issue. But this book, House of Leaves, it's about this family who moves into this house, and they start noticing things about the house that don't make sense from a physical or a spatial way. Like, they'll have books leaning against, like, on a shelf from wall to wall, and one of the books will one day just fall over as if the walls had gotten wider. Or they'll open a door that should lead to the outside of the house, but then there's more house. Even though you can look outside the window and see there's nothing there. So I feel like this story is tapping into the same stuff. Look at this painting. It looks like a broken GIF, like something that's midway through an animation. You're about to see it.
This reminds me. This house reminds me of of the Winchester Mystery House. It's in San Jose, and it's crazy. It's like a real life place you could go.
Oh shit!
Oh, there's that painting. Man, I'm way delayed now.
Deep lies. If you refresh, you usually catch up.
To the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those levels.
So it looks like this is a memory of him drawing someone, just like a French girl. I wonder if this is the person he asked to marry him.
Oh.
There's blood behind the painting, which is probably why it fell. Was this here before? What is this? What is happening over here? It's like a crack in the wall.
Try to catch up here.
Bad things happen when I open a door, so I'm going to take a quick breather, take a sip of my coffee.
Are you a fan of scary games, Ludwig? Do you play them often
yes.
for fun?
I wouldn't say fun. Like, I feel like
outside of the work responsibilities.
play them for non-fun.
Right.
Like, I don't think a game in the horror genre is good if it's fun. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like if I feel really relieved when it's over, then it did its job. And I kind of just enjoy that sensation. Like, Alien Isolation I thought was absolutely a horrible game, but I think it's a brilliant game.
Right.
Just getting through it was so traumatizing, almost.
Right.
Because I really get into them, and I like games where you can't really defend yourself, and you have to be careful, and you have to concentrate on the environment. And this game is really cool because it takes a very sort of mundane environment, like it's an old house, but it starts subtly undermining your perception of it or your expectations of it. Mm-hmm. It's like if we try to think of where we are in the house now, where we started, it's impossible. We don't know. I can't figure out where we are. It's like an IKEA. You know, like when you go into an IKEA,
you can't find the way
after a certain
in
point,
or
you're
out.
like, where? Like, which way is north? Which way is south? Where would the parking lot be from here? I don't know, because like they've led me through this maze of shelves and cheap bedding, and and 5 hours have passed. You didn't even know. Oh shit! Stop that! Ah, that was scary. That was really horrible. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's like, excuse me, my painting is broken. It needs to be rebooted.
Hey, what's up, Porturi? Is that how I say it? And Duke. What's going? What's up, guys?
This painting melted. Did you get to see that yet? Did you see the furniture behind me?
I might have missed it. I was looking at the chat. And I'm a little bit delayed.
We're gonna have to do a supercut of this, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Are you looking at a painting right now? Oh, never mind. Delay.
Guess I'll just leave this room. Did you try refreshing your page?
Yeah, but I'm still
like,
like 30
catches you
seconds behind you.
Okay.
So
I think it actually saved. When there was a server break, I think it saved the footage and just kind of created a buffer.
Right.
Well, I'm going back through a door now, which is never good. Oh look, it's a nice, well-lit room. I love it. I'm gonna chill out here for a little bit.
Seems that this game is kind of like a wandering Like
It's like a haunted house.
Yeah, you wander until you discover something new, rather than solve puzzles and find keys and that sort of thing.
Yeah, although it's just beginning. We'll see where it
Yeah.
goes from here.
Well, you did find a key before, so
Yeah.
there's that.
I'm actually like really terrified of turning around now if I've looked at anything, because I feel like when you play these games, you try to figure out what the designers have set up or what they're trying to trick you into doing.
Right.
So at this point, I feel like if I'm drawn to somewhere, they're like, well, we have the player looking here now, so when they turn around...
There's gonna be some scary painting of a face or something behind you.
I hear a little girl crying, or maybe a woman crying, I'm not sure, but...
Oh, telltale signs.
I mean, you should investigate those things, but that's also the best way to get killed.
Yeah. Or you
Well, I don't know if
just
you can get killed in this game. What if I just ignore it? There's a letter here. I'm going to read the letter. That's the safer thing to do. September 12th, she's been added again. Earlier in the day, I found more of her, quote, reviews. Little notes stuck to one of my latest paintings. Some of the most scathing, hateful shit I've ever read about my work. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. After all, she knows me well enough to know what really gets me. I just can't believe she would use that against me. Worst thing is, when I confronted her about it, she claimed she hadn't written any of them. Like, I can't tell her handwriting. Jesus, does she really hate me that much? Or is her mind starting to slip? I just don't know what to do anymore. So my theory is here that his wife is leaving notes to get back at him for some reason on his paintings, and that's really hurting him. Or it's a ghost pretending to be his wife.
interesting.
Or it's his own notes. He's just like such a critic of himself that he's projecting it on someone else. This door is locked. Good.
No, what
Stay
we should
locked.
do is keep track of these dates, because that letter had September 12th on it.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we're going through this guy's life and his downfall
How he ended up
from
alone
being
in
a
this
master
creepy
painter.
house.
Thanks, Don.
Okay. It's clearly the bathroom floor texture in this hallway. First step is the hardest. I mean, that's true of a lot of things. Writing your first paragraph of a game review.
Right.
Oh, I found the kitchen again.
Painting your first painting.
I feel like if I
That's
open this
okay,
door
yeah.
with enough force, it'll just slam shut again, like in my face. Oh, and the door behind me locked. Good, because I was hoping if I go back through it, it would take me back into the, the regular house. It's Hannibal's kitchen. Or cauliflower. It's the scariest thing I've seen in this game. Seriously, nobody likes cauliflower.
Is this the same kitchen we were in before? It's just
I mean, the layout looks similar.
it's just better lighting, I think.
Alright,
I don't know.
guys.
I think it's
Have
like
a
the
good
same.
one. Bye.
Things are happening. Things are happening. There's someone knocking at the door.
Oh. You should answer it.
Is it it's my spoon rocket delivery? No! The lights are out. No! No! The room is filling up with produce. It's producing fear within me. I guess now I get to look at the painting. Things came out of the painting. That's a pretty good painting. Like 4K next-gen painting.
What's up, Charles Stittis? Welcome to the stream.
Welcome,
We're
this is
playing
Departure
Layers
Lounge.
of Fear,
First,
and stuff's happening now.
not just any canvas.
Oh dear.
Stuff.
He just said I looked for a new canvas, but not just any canvas. And what I'm holding looks like a piece of skin.
Sharp as a razor.
So, did I turn into a serial killer?
Razor, in fact, and then
I mean, I think that's where we're going with this.
flayed the
He just said he flayed the skin.
booze helped keep my hands steady.
Apple Horror Realism Pro.
You collected the skin. Achievement unlocked. That's an inventory item now, by the way. Flayed skin.
Really? Like, what are you gonna do with that?
Dunno.
Fashion it into a key.
Like a really squishy key.
Doors, yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna go through this door that has a light on it. I'm sure that'll be fine.
Duke thinks it's your wife's skin.
Most likely.
Yeah.
So this guy does have the vibe of... He has a murdery kind of vibe to him at this point. We're in the workshop again, which is nice because we remember this place. Oh, I'm completing my painting now. I'm putting the skin on the painting, probably.
Charles Titus? Maybe that's it. Sorry, Charles. I'm just going to call you Charles.
So they are creepy voices. This painting is... I guess it could be flamingos, as seen through the lens of H.P. Lovecraft. I'm not entirely sure.
There.
Is this a... What is this?
This is good, though, because at least there's painting that's happening.
Yeah. I'm being productive, you know?
Yeah.
I'm being an artist. That's good. That's an upswing of events. Shapeless Dreams is written above the door. So, through the door we go again. Hooray! It's just a corridor. It's a perfectly normal corridor. Leading into a room with an elevator. The house is bigger than we thought. You know, I think this game is it's pretty polished for an early access game.
Yeah, it's actually surprisingly interesting. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I would be okay if this, even if there wasn't too much puzzle solving and you were just going through the story, through the house as you walk through. That would be cool. It's a cool way to tell a horror story. Spooky, scary story.
Well, sometimes when there's too many puzzles, you just kind of get lost in the puzzles and you don't really look at the environment. And this is kind of just look at the environment, see what's going on.
I really don't like creepy old elevators. Someone who lives in San Francisco, my building is 100 years old and the elevator is horrifying.
Oh god. Is it like one of these where you have to close the door like that?
No, luckily not. It's a little more modern than that, but I do know someone who lives in a building like that you have to do that. It's just not... I'd rather take the stairs, sorry.
What's up, Zairflare1? How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
I'm going up this elevator. I guarantee you something scary is going to flash by between floors.
Kachoro, I am reading your comments.
Yep.
I am reading it. What is this game all about? So we're trying to figure that out. So far, it seems as though we're walking around a haunted house where things randomly happen, like apples fall out of paintings, and we find letters from reviewers and random paintings that are kind of creepy. And the house changes randomly.
We're a mad painter, he's losing his mind, or he's already lost it.
Yeah.
He may also be a murderer. But we started in this house, which we explored quite fully. But we've since been going through doors that lead to areas of the house that should not exist or shouldn't be there.
Right.
So just think like a really scary IKEA. And the game has scared me quite a bit.
Zairflare, the person on the right, Ludwig is playing.
That's
I'm
me.
Not the one playing.
I'm playing. And I just took a sip of coffee because I feel like I'm going to need it.
Need that energy.
All the doors are locked.
What's up,
I'm going to turn around and something is going to be behind me, Lorenzo. So, here we go. Okay, nothing was behind me. That's good. But all the doors are locked. So I have to return... Maybe I need to go to a different floor in the elevator?
Start pacing the halls back and forth.
Should I go... let's go to the basement, maybe? Can I do that on this elevator? No, it's stuck.
So are early access games full games, or are they demos? They're unfinished games, basically.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they're demos. I mean, they do demonstrate what the game is going to be about, but...
sometimes you'll get totally incomplete games where there's no end to it yet, but you're basically playing through development and testing things out.
Yeah, you're essentially, ideally, you're helping shape sort of what how the game comes together, and they start sharing it at a really early stage to get feedback from players, and it's kind of the Wild West approach a little bit, because it's really hard to see to like know how far along a game will be for early access between different games. But I think games that wind up on the game preview program, which is on Xbox One, and I think it's the only console so far that has like an early access equivalent. I think you do have to be at a certain level to be on that service. And this game seems to be quite nicely far along. It's pretty polished so far.
Yeah, we're not falling through any like walls.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, graphically, it's pretty solid. It's pretty creepy. I'm way into it so far. Oh, I didn't even see this door. It's slightly ajar, so.
Thanks for the follow, the reciprocal. Definitely appreciate it. And Storm Ring, we are pretty much in the beginning of the game. We've been playing for about 45 minutes now, wandering around the house. So,
Lorenzo, do you agree that if I pick up the key that I need, bad things will happen?
I'm pretty sure. Maybe more fruit will fall out of the paintings.
I think I could handle that.
Yeah.
Some of the other stuff that I don't. What? Huh? Did this area change again? Damn it! I hear piano. I hear piano music.
Okay, so you messed with the piano earlier and then didn't like it. So now
it's just a room with a single painting, which is an interesting design choice.
That tune was perfect.
Looking at some crispy notes.
At least you one part.
Duke, yeah. So yeah, you pay for the game early. Sometimes it's a little cheaper, right?
Yeah, sometimes you get it discounted.
Yeah. So you'll be able to, you'll have early access. You get to play the game, and then when the game is released, the full version, you get that full version most of the time. I mean, I don't think you wouldn't ever.
So it looks like this person's or my wife played the piano.
Oh.
So we've learned another little fact about our life.
Is that painting like melting or reverse melting?
I think it's burning.
Yeah.
Let's see. So there was a locked door that I wanted to unlock. Okay, the key does not fit that door. Maybe this one? Okay. Man, these doors closing behind you. I do not approve. Let's see. This room is not that creepy yet. The music suggests that it is. Oh, it's another melting painting. I have to get someone from the Best Buy Geek Squad to look into that. So it looks like this room is under construction to some degree. It's like empty painting frames, some crates, ladder, candles, door that opens onto mysterious hallway. I really could not tell you where we are in this house at all anymore.
Yeah, it would be impossible to map this out.
Here, barking dog. Remember, we found the collar at the beginning of the game, so...
The pieces are coming together.
That was scary. Anything else in here? Not exactly a family-friendly painting.
Yeah.
There's a phone. I hear a phone ringing.
I feel like this house burned down at some point or something.
Right, something... Does this house even exist anymore? Is this a mirror?
Yeah.
What?
I think we're in this guy's mind. This guy's crazy mind.
It's like this really bizarre room has a mirror in it, and it looks like there's a phone. I hear the ringing coming through the mirror, basically, like the mirror image of the room. So...
Weird.
I just walk through the mirror?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not seeing my reflection in it, so...
What happened? Can't
Whoa,
wait.
I think you might be right, because I'm looking back now.
Uh-huh.
It looks like the room that I just came from is completely destroyed, but it looks brand new and well maintained, and the fruit on the table still look fresh. So maybe I travel back in time.
I think you're just going through the history of this guy's life and the history of this house.
Speaking
Seems
to
like
a broken telephone.
What fire?
yeah, it's like totally destroyed.
Is she?
Someone just went
Which
nuts.
hospital?
You're right, there was a fire. That probably took out his dog as well.
The reciprocal Ludwig's doing the video. This one.
Yep, that's me.
Stormring admires your nerve for looking back all the time.
I don't want to miss anything. Don't want to miss a single moment. Okay. It's raining outside. We have some choices as to where to go next. That's that nice little cloth. This is a... looks like a doorway that's been bricked up. Fine china over there. There's a door here. Is this also a door? Closet. Some books.
Yeah, we're Skyping. Most of the time, if you check our Twitch stream, we're gamesradar.com, by the way, and we do some live streams where we're actually in the same room, but that's not happening today.
Yeah, we're moving offices, so...
Yeah. So this
Streaming
isn't
from the home
necessarily
office.
typical, but
Yeah, I'm sitting at my desk right now playing a scary game. Which is like not a bad way to spend a Wednesday.
no, not at all.
Let's see, this large room. I'm seeing another mounted deer head. Hello? Anyone here? Housekeeping?
Reciprocal, we are both located in the San Francisco Bay Area, and so is the US side of Games Radar.
You can follow us on
Animal Crossing is
Twitter
very
on @GamesRadar. Or me at Ludwig K. And Lorenzo, I don't know what your handle is off the top of my head. We're fine. Oh, it looks like I think we lost Lorenzo. Are you back, Lorenzo? We're reconnecting. This is a scary twist. Somehow, the evil painter got Lorenzo. And try to get him back. Just a second. Well, let's continue without our emotional support. What's the worst that could happen? Hello? This hallway seems familiar. Turn the light on, because... well, let's face it, we need it. The place seems very musty. Oh god. Fine. We're all fine here. Nothing's wrong. Just a random bit of detritus falling from the ceiling. And... oh good, a wheelchair. The universal sign for creepy things are about to happen. Oh god. Why is it behind me? I mean, it's actually really convenient if it follows me around, but I don't think I want that explicitly. Oh good. I'm gonna keep checking behind me in case that wheelchair is following me. Must be a fan. Door. Oh, good. I was gonna say the door was left ajar for me to go in there, but it shut itself. Of course, being the protagonist, I have to open it. But it's locked. Good. Let it stay locked. Never liked that door anyway. Do I have to go through this door? It's open again. Ah! Is this the door? Is this the door? Leading into a very dark, creepy bedroom that darkened as I entered. Which is really not ideal. I'm gonna light all the candles. I think that's what the game wants me to do. But I don't think I'm going to enjoy the results when I'm done lighting them. Pretty sure it's gonna be horrible. Did I get them all? Man apprehended after kidnapping his own daughter. Oh, does he have a daughter? I didn't know that. Earlier today, a typically quiet and peaceful neighborhood witnessed a scene straight out of a crime drama as social services accompanied by armed police officers descended upon the residence of Scratched Out, a once famous painter and a recent widower, so his wife did die. Apparently the man had broken into a children's care center downtown and absconded with one of the young patients. Our sources claim that the girl was in fact the culprit's daughter who had previously been removed from his care after a family court ruling. After unsuccessful attempts at negotiation, fearing that the man might harm the child, police officers stormed the building and apprehended the suspect. Eyewitnesses claimed that as the paramedics escorted the girl out of the house, the man, still in handcuffs, fell to his knees and repeatedly exclaimed, "Please, she's all I have left." A truly tragic turn torn off. I think our friend Lorenzo is going to join us again. Just add him back. Lorenzo! Lorenzo, we need you. Are you back?
Hello.
Scary things are happening.
Oh man.
Those were dark times. Those were dark times. I can't believe you left me.
I'm sorry, my laptop just exploded.
I went into a scary bedroom.
Uh-huh.
And I lit candles. And that was very scary.
And my laptop was too scared. And it
Just couldn't handle it.
Chickened out.
Couldn't handle that Skype and Twitch double action.
Could not.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back down this hallway that I was heading down, but it's very dark and I don't enjoy it. There was a wheelchair that briefly followed me around.
Oh jeez. Man, I missed a lot. Most I got was like fruit. Oh.
I feel like I'm missing something. I need to unlock some of these doors. Maybe light some candles. Or I need a key. I need to find a key somewhere. You need the blue key.
You need the key with a set on it. Resident Evil.
Use the rooster key. Huh. I feel like if there was a bug at this point of the game, like because it's an early access game and it prevented me from progressing, I wouldn't know.
There's a good chance that could happen.
Like a progression bug, and it's like I just wander around. I'm like, the game. It's just not letting me progress because I haven't found the thing yet. Or does the game just want me to wander up and down this hallway?
Yeah, you never know. I mean, that's worked before.
Is it just another one of its cruel tricks? Okay.
The game sort of reminds me of PT. Where you kind of
it's like it's not as realistic, but
right.
I think it definitely messes around with your sense of space in a similar way.
Right.
I think you feel more scared when it's an environment that looks. I mean, maybe not graphically realistic per se, but it's easy to see yourself in a place like this because it's just a house. It's not like a space station or something, you know. I feel like there must be
a Jill
item.
sandwich to proceed. It says punk rock Bob.
There must be restaurants that sell Jill sandwiches. Like the owner is a Resident Evil fan, and It's like we have the Jill sandwich. It's full of lockpicks, and people bite into them, into this Jill sandwich, and we've been sued because it's just full of lockpicks.
Only masters of unlocking can order that sandwich.
What if I close the door? Would that help? If I close the door and open it again. Oh. We need a key.
There's nothing for you to grab.
Not that I could see. It's possible that I'm missing another door.
What would be great is if you closed one of those doors and opened it and everything changed.
Yeah.
That'd just be something crazy.
I can't extinguish the candles again.
At a loss here.
I feel like I was lighting candles and that was what you were supposed to do, so maybe I missed some candles along the way. Oh wait, I didn't open this. Still no key though. Oh, wait. There's another drawer. We haven't investigated everything. Aha! Well, the good news is I got a key. The bad news is I'm in a dark room now and I don't know what to do. Come on, come back, candles. Need light. Light will ward off the spirits. It looks... Oh dear. Looks like we have a rising dam problem. There's nobody here. Nobody here. Well, I'm not going to open the door. Also, I think the doorknob is gone.
Maybe you just use that monstrous key you picked up in the desk.
Oh, that's what got me into trouble. I think there's someone walking around the hallway outside, and you can see that they're close because the walls change. Like they have some kind of effect on it. There's a... Well, it looks like a slimy trail that goes into this painting. I should really... Oh dear, it melted.
Oh.
God. Oh, what's happening? Something's sticking out of it. There's a...
This house is absolutely amazing.
Changing too many
Pain.
things.
But those stairs. With that leg of mine, I think you'll have to carry...
Oh, I have a bum leg. That's why it's like it's a... Remember we saw the bill for prosthetics work?
Right.
And the way that he walks, motion, and like the sound of his footsteps, that's because he has a bad leg. That makes sense. It's a nice little touch of detail there.
Well, that's cool. I didn't even realize that.
I think we're going to go ahead and head the opposite way of the creepy trail.
Night Legend, what is up?
If you're just joining us, this is Departure Lounge, in which it's our weekly show. We have 4 different shows for Games Radar Plus on Twitch. This one is the show where we play weird or independent stuff, or stuff that just is completely surprising to us. It's by design. We do no research on the game beforehand. We just kind of...
Just jumped right in.
I'm really liking this game. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it is.
I'm way into it. Even though it has resulted in some embarrassing moments for me.
Nah,
it's
you're
fine.
doing
Let's
all right.
let's commit that to video. You know, that's how this game is meant to be played. Let's see, a gramophone player.
Velvet Chalupa
investigating
says the
everything
antagonist
else.
is going to be a paint monster or a ghost.
It might just be turpentine.
Just got some theories going.
Do I want to play this record? Because it's almost certainly going to be like some kind of demonic music or...
As long as you play it backwards.
Thesis Snatchers. Did someone steal my leg? Is that what happened? Unfortunate. Okay, got the record. Put it on. Listen to some music. Sure, it'll be nice and relaxing.
Yeah,
Not at all paranormal.
a little afraid.
First, I need to figure out how to operate this thing. I mean,
Turn the crank.
it's a little bit before my time. But I have to put the needle on the record, don't I? Do you think like the scratch, like the sound of a record, the needle going off the record, that scratching sound, do people actually know where it comes from, or do they just think it's like the sound effect you use in a sitcom when like a situation suddenly becomes awkward?
How
How am I supposed to rotate this? Oh, it's playing.
They actually make you run an old record player.
What the hell? I thought I saw something, but apparently nothing scary is happening yet.
Well, there were like shadows moving around.
I think that might just be some nice foliage outside. Not necessarily evil. Wait, I hear voices now. Do I need to open the closet? There's something scary in the closet. It's cleaning out my closet. Wonder if I should play it some more.
Yeah, maybe.
Play it the other way, maybe?
Can you move the needle to a different song? That'd be crazy.
Maybe I can reverse it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, that was... That did something. Oh my god, the bed is melting. Jeez.
The whole house is just moldy now. Mold. Get out. It's dangerous.
I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth.
Is this a bottle of blood?
In the jar,
Is he painting with blood?
the taste of copper.
Is he married to Angelina Jolie?
Why didn't I think of a syringe?
Yeah, this is a bit of a fixer-upper, this bedroom.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
What do you do with this blood vial thing?
I don't know.
Little jar of blood.
I actually don't know if I can get out of this room now because the door is completely destroyed. So maybe
lay on
go
that messed up
outside.
bed. It's weird
Take a
because
nap.
the objects are kind of melting like paint would melt, right?
Yeah. Let's take a nap. It's good for your back. It's like memory foam. Oh.
Our custom design of these melted mattresses.
Maybe I should play the music again. It'll reverse the effects.
Yeah, mess with the record player a little bit more. See what happens.
Play the happy music again. The room should become happy again. Yeah, that's a negative. I wonder what year is this? We know it's like the letters were dated to September.
Yeah, it didn't have a year.
Oh, I fixed. Oh, that worked. Wow, they changed it so subtly.
That's cool. It just kind of everything morphs back.
Which means I can leave.
So what did you
Yay.
accomplish by
Well, I got the blood.
doing it all? Okay.
Now I'm back in the workshop, so I guess that's another one of my ingredients for finishing my painting.
Right.
And I feel like this painting
Okay.
is somehow going to represent where I'm at as a person.
Yeah, the evil flamingos. That's
As an artist. Oh, so there's like a little cabinet here, and it has the piece of skin that we found. So I wonder if like this cabinet represents the completion of the painting, or like how many things we need. So I'm adding the blood to the painting, I guess.
okay.
It's coming along nicely. Really
Does it
speaks to
say,
me.
What's all the writing on top of that piece of skin?
Let's see.
Filleted skin.
Yeah, so the blood is on this thing now, so there are still 4 more doors. Let's see. Oh, it was the note that he had when the monologue that he had when he picked up the skin about how he carefully flayed it and he drank to keep it steady. I wonder who they got to actually sort of paint these paintings for the game.
Yeah, they're pretty
twisted.
intense.
Yeah.
They're messed up.
Maybe they just did like a Google image search, like scary paintings, and like this is public domain artwork. Probably not. I assume that there's a little more craft going into it. I'm looking at myself in the mirror now. It looks like I'm wearing a vest and like a sort of a suit kind of thing. I think I have a moustache as well.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Evil painter man.
It's that era, you know. So this room I recognize. They clearly don't want me to go this way. Let's see. Strong gust of wind, nothing to worry about.
Is it actually blowing you around?
It just knocked it knocked a vase off a cabinet. So now I'm staring, I just opened a door, and I'm staring at a wall that's bricked up. It's got some wood over it, some chains. There's clearly no way to go forward, so when I turn around, something will happen. It's okay, there was nothing. I mean, it's not okay, because what was there before was a door.
The roadblock said creator's block, so it's your struggle as an artist. Representation.
I feel like the walls are getting closer as I turn around. Oh, look, there's a doorway again. Not particularly inviting. I want a different one. I want a different one. I don't want that one.
It was such a trip.
Close the door. Close the door. Actually, this one still seems preferable. What was that? Was that like a key or something? Alright. I really don't want to go down this hallway. I like it.
You do anything more with that dangling baby doll thing?
No, it doesn't look... But I took something from it. Maybe like a key or something. Well, it looks really creepy from a distance.
Disturbing.
I'm not going to look back at that. What is this? It's like a window into a different room. What the... Man, they're really good at changing the room on you.
Yeah, this is crazy. That four walls section was really cool.
What the... They're so good at this. Really well done. Let's see. I use the key to open a chest, and inside the chest is... a document. It says April 6th. Found his little collection of empty bottles this morning. I reacted badly. I know it's hard for him too, but goddammit, he should know better. With a small child in the house, that's just irresponsible. So maybe
you have a family, you have a baby.
Small child. I had a dog, I guess, at some point.
Yeah, because you found that collar. And the dog paintings that melt.
I do think this handwriting should be analyzed, though.
April 6th.
Pretty bad handwriting. I'm married to a doctor. It's actually better than my handwriting. Who writes things anymore?
We count April 6th as before the September letter, or
is it the year after? I don't know.
Who knows? Stormring says they're gonna have wonderful dreams tonight. Yeah, it's dangling baby dolls and.
Guess I don't know my own strength.
You're gonna dream of paintings, creepy flamingo paintings.
Looking out the window, it's raining, but it also looks like... Is that a reflection? Oh, shit! Yeah, that was not cool. It's the first sighting of someone else in the house.
Weird. Just ghosts. Or
Haunting mimics. Knock, knock, knock. Knock
Like
and let them
memories.
in. Like, it might have been wearing old-timey clothes. But
yeah, it was
I don't like the idea that
long
there's something
skirt.
else in the house. I was, you know, driving some comfort from the fact that I was the only one here.
Yeah, it was kind of like you're just discovering things, but that was actually creepy.
Let's look and see if, like, I'm looking outside into, like, do I see the exterior of a house, like, or a street, or is it another, was it more interior, which would be even weirder if it was raining inside the house, right?
The call is
Flickering
coming
lights.
from upstairs.
Restless memories. Maybe the creepy bagman was just a memory.
Maybe.
What the? I'm gonna try opening that door again. Okay, went a lot better the second time. You know, it's broad daylight right now, and I'm still getting startled by this game. So that's a very good sign. I recommend everyone play it in the middle of the night alone with headphones, with all the lights off. Also, the furniture is on the ceiling,
Oh, that's always a really bad sign.
which oddly enough is not the strangest thing that we've seen in this house. But you know, how do I get to the door? Can I open the door from here? God, just turning around in this game is horrifying. Like, there's anxiety purely based on looking around.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
not even really doing much.
It's like, this is like such a cool, controlled experience to sort of scare you and creep you out, make you look in places. Alright, we need to figure a way out to get out of this upside down room. Maybe I need to go upside down. Oh, I found a button.
Ooh, maybe I'll
That
flip
fixed
you
it.
around. Oh,
It did.
sweet.
Pretty convenient button. Flapping horror, be quiet. Constantly flapping. Eating other rats?
Are we roommates? No, we're not. We're roommates. We're coworkers. We're in separate houses at the moment.
We're virtual roommates right now.
Yeah,
So we're both in the same Twitch room, essentially.
virtual housemates.
Yeah, I'm streaming from my computer. This is that's running the game, and I have a stream outputting my Skype window as well. So I have Lorenzo on Skype, who is watching the stream along with everyone else.
Yo.
By the way, I highly recommend having someone on Skype with you if you play a scary game. It helps a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of encouragement, emotional support.
Wait, I know this intersection. So there's been an avalanche of books blocking this doorway. It's the one I came from. This one was blocked off before.
Man, how are you keeping track of all this? This is
This is like the one.
so confused
This
right
is the
now.
one intersection that I think is consistent so far. Like, I've been going down through these one at a time. Although I'm not sure if I've been through this one yet, or... Well, this room doesn't look familiar, so I'm just gonna keep going into it.
That's funny. The dwarfer said our backgrounds look the same wall colors with the same TV. That's true. We could be sitting right next to each other.
We
You
both
never
have...
know.
You have a living room too, real original.
Oh, I know.
I just found like a creepy crayon child drawing on the wall, which seemed to change. Also, this lamp is useless. It's barely doing anything.
You need to put more watts in that
To
thing.
get some of that Philips Ambilight here. Oh look, I found the elevator again. Hope kills the mind. Come on.
I want you to find
Let's
more
go.
paint. I want to see the next stage in our painting.
Like, which inappropriate object will
Yeah.
will be incorporated into it. Huh. I don't think the elevator is working. That's not necessarily a problem.
So we've already had a.
Oh, you know what? I
vial
didn't
of
close the
blood.
door. I didn't close the door. That's like a safety violation right there. You gotta close the door.
What was the first ingredient that we used for the painting that made the flamingos?
It was some flayed skin.
Oh, right. And then we had
Followed up by a vial of blood.
Uh,
I'm gonna see scary things as the elevator goes down, no doubt. Oh, you know what? They didn't do that again. I love that. They didn't go back to the well of scary things that happened between the floors. This looks really sinister. There's a chest with a letter in it. Hey, sorry I haven't written in a while. I've been swarmed with work. I gotta tell you, your last letter was troubling, to say the least. I just can't believe she would set fire to your old paintings. Why would she
Ooh,
do
see?
that? The lady in black especially, that was your tribute to her, wasn't it? I don't know what to tell you except to get her some professional help pronto. You could probably talk to someone as well. With all that's happened, I'm sure it would do you some good. I probably don't need to tell you that the buyer was sorely disappointed with the news, and the new pieces just aren't selling as well as the classics. Anyway, I'll keep looking. You just hang in there and focus on your work. I know you still have it in you. I believe in you. Your friend and agent, Thomas Caldwell. I don't.
So relationships went bad. Paintings got burned, which would explain all the fire stuff that happened earlier.
Hmm?
And this guy is screwed.
I keep wanting to close the door behind me because that's like my horror game habit, because like that way if something sneaks up behind me they have to open the door first at least, unless they're a ghost. But the doors just automatically close in this one. Shattered glass or something on the floor here? Ooh,
Yeah.
I stepped on it. That's not good. Okay. It's a pretty cluttered hallway. Oh good, a bathroom. Only good things happen in bathrooms. Why is my vision becoming all wavy? What's happening?
Here's a good theory from Duke. Finish
God.
this and realize that it's a playable trailer for the new Mario paint.
Even the Mario paint is getting a grim and dark reboot.
Yeah.
Silent floaters, they clog the drains. Fur in the water. No baths for me. We know he had a rat problem, right?
Yeah, we had a rat problem.
Have you gotten to the part where there's a creepy doll in the bathtub?
Yes.
Good.
Oh.
Moving on from that, just calmly walking away. Hello?
Gosh.
Which door? Left, middle, or right? Let's go with left. You always go left first, right?
Yeah, right.
That is a brick wall.
This game is getting creepy.
This is just to make me turn around again and have something in my face. That's a brick wall. Okay. Only one option left.
It's not gonna be good.
No, it never is.
Not gonna be good.
What's a romantically lit hallway? It's just candles. It's fine. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Thought there was something behind me, but there wasn't. This door is locked. This door is locked. Clearly another setup for me to turn around.
Oh,
Guess
jeez.
what? I'm not going to turn around.
Just keep staring.
Oh, well, I guess my other option is to go downstairs. That's not good either. Okay, at least the lights are working. But this is with my bad leg. I'm like going down the stairs all wobbly. God, why is there... Nobody wants to be in a basement in a house like this.
No, like,
Basements and attics, I think they're about equally creepy when it
That's what
comes to
I'm-
a mansion like this.
I'm glad we don't have any of those in San Francisco. Usually.
Okay, well, I guess I'm heading towards the piano.
I remember last time the piano didn't like you
Being
messing
played.
with
Wow. Guess we'll do it again.
The piano must be played.
I think the piano just turned the gravity off. It's also playing by itself, which is nice. This is actually pretty cool. This isn't. I don't think this is creepy. There's a bag floating by my face. Some furniture in the way.
This is cool.
Going through. Aw. Gravity turned back on. Or did it? It's the perfect musical accompaniment to furniture flying all over the place. Oh, every time it strikes a sour note, like an off-key chord, everything falls. The music is keeping everything afloat. I'm gonna wait for another one to happen. Oh shit.
What are you
I
supposed
think
to do with all that?
that was the final bad chord. Well, it might have rearranged it so that I could discover something. That would be my theory. Well, let's head back to the piano and see what's... Well, I think the piano's dead. And there's a strange, ghostly, flickering chest in its place.
To remove the flesh.
Oh, we found our next painting item, I think.
Lost as to how.
Ooh. Was it like
It's
the
a-
vial of barf?
It's a bone.
Boiled it. Then put the bone.
Bone brush.
Had to get one, obviously.
It lasts much longer than a regular wood brush.
Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint.
Oh, he ground it up and turned it into white paint. It made
we
for a
go.
lovely undercoat, said the creepiest man alive.
Yeah. Let's add it to our painting and see what happens.
Yeah.
We have
Perfect
flamingos
timing.
and some weird... I couldn't really figure out what we painted in the next stage.
Oh, I don't think this person, whoever we are, or I am, has figured it out either. Okay, so I'm walking up the stairs really slowly. His footsteps are almost like a heartbeat. They're in a similar rhythm. So I'm gonna guess that when I open this door, it'll lead to the workshop. Boom.
Sweet.
So, add my creepy bone paint. Undercut.
Catching up. I'm catching up.
I don't really... I mean, I'm not an artist. I'm not really sure that helped the painting. It's
Oh,
something.
jeez, what's going on?
So that's the third piece. We have to collect all the pieces. That's it looks like we're about halfway through. And that's really good timing because we have 1 minute left in our stream and we just completed another
Yeah.
piece of the painting.
So the painting is starting to look like a creepy lady to me.
I kind of see a bird in it.
Yeah, it's like
Some kind of bird person.
bird person. It's like an old lady with her part of her face missing.
I guess I could see that. We shouldn't stare at it too long or we'll start losing it.
Yeah, I see a bird too. Wow, that's weird. I don't know what it is.
Anyway, that's the end of our stream for today. I want to thank everyone for joining us. This was Departure Lounge, in which we play games completely unprepared and uninformed about their true natures. Which in this case, I think was a huge success because you got to watch me scream a little bit, get startled by a video game in the middle of the day. It's good. It's a good sign. I'm gonna keep playing this. I think this is a really cool, scary game.
Yeah, this is really cool.
It seems to be telling an interesting story. It messes with your perception of space, and again, I really cannot tell you where we are in this house that we started with. It's changed so differently, and the way that they change the rooms is really subtle. Like it's so clever and making you look somewhere, and then suddenly, you turn around and something is completely different.
Yeah, and it seems like this room is a little bit like a hub showing your progress too, because it staples the skin on the wall, and there's all those letters on the wall, and the main painting changes each time. It's really cool.
Yeah,
There's that mirror. It shows how your character is changing.
That's super cool. And so this is the game is Layers of Fear. It's available as an early access game on Steam right now. It's also coming to the Xbox One as part of the game preview program. And if you would like to see more streams like this, Departure Lounge is every Wednesday at 3:30 Pacific or 6:30 Eastern. And we also have a bunch of other shows on Games Plus, including